Hello, learners, and welcome back. I hope everyone is safe and well. And we're going to continue our discussion and talks about precipitation. We know precipitation is water that falls from the sky or from clouds. And we're going to talk about the different types. So we want to just make sure everybody understands what the different types of precipitation are and how to recognize when we see them. And maybe even be able to read them. So here we go. So let's just take a minute and just look at the picture. And what do we see in the picture? What stands out? You might be thinking that the little girl is holding an umbrella. That's correct. What else do you see? What else do you notice is happening in the picture? Well, you might be thinking that or seeing that there's rain falling. There's something falling on top of her umbrella and behind her. And you're correct. That's precipitation, and that is rain. And rain is water that falls from the sky, which we've been having a lot in Georgia right now. And let's take a minute and look at this picture. Looks like they're having a lot of fun, right? They are. But what else do you notice? You might notice that they are holding something in their hand. It looks like it's something that you can form. Looks a lot like snow. If you look behind them, you see things falling behind them, right? We know snow, right? Don't get much of it in Georgia, but we know when we see it. So this is snow, and it's the type of water that falls from the sky as flakes of ice. Okay, this is an interesting picture. Yeah, it looks like ice, but it also looks like it could be snow, right? What else are you noticing about this picture? Well, I'm noticing that even some of the things, although it looks like snow, but some of it even looks like ice, right? Okay, good. Well, this type of precipitation is called hail. And hail is water that falls from the sky as balls of ice. So that's why we saw some ice mixed up in there too. And then some of it that maybe is melting so it looks more like snow, or maybe it's not as cold so it looks more like snowballs. This is hail. And then we have this picture. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on, but just try your best to see, think about what you might see in this picture. We know a lot about snow, and we talked about sleep, but this is a little, I'm sorry, we haven't talked about sleep. We're talking about sleep now. Excuse me, oopsie. Miss Sarah made a oopsie. So this is sleet, something we don't really see a lot. A lot of times it looks more like snow to us, but this is sleet. And sleet is water that falls from the sky as tiny pieces of ice. So maybe some of you all have seen sleet, and if you have, that's awesome. You know, it's a mixture between um, pieces of ice and water. It's kind of maybe even slushy, like a slushy kind of precipitation. Okay, so let's practice. Um, we're looking at the picture again. And what type of precipitation is falling from the sky? What type of precipitation do you think is falling in this picture? Even if you can't see it falling, just take a good guess of what you think might have fell if you can't even see it, just by the picture. Do you think it's rain that's falling, or hail, or is it snow? Snow. Correct. It is snow. Let's try another one. let's practice with this one. Look at the picture. What do you think's going on in this picture? What type of precipitation is happening here? Is it snow? Is it hail? Pretty obvious, right? It's rain, right? And the only precipitation that falls from the sky is called rain, that is water or liquid, it's called rain. Any other type of precipitation that falls from the sky that's not liquid is not called rain. It's called something else. Only rain is the liquid that falls from the sky. And so now that you all know a little more about precipitation, I want you to take some time and go on Seesaw. And I have an assignment for you. And basically, I just want you to identify your precipitations. You're going to just find the picture. You're going to pick it up. I can't do it on the screen. It's not interactive, but in Seesaw it is. So you're going to take the picture and pick it up and then literally drop it to where it's supposed to go. And I feel like you guys can do this and you wouldn't have any problems. But if you do, you can always go back, or you do are having some problems or can't figure it out. You'll have this slide presentation to go back on, and you can figure it out from there. Okay. Well, I love talking with you guys about precipitation and all the other subjects that we talk about, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye for now.